In this video, you will learn 5 steps to overcoming your fear of rejection, and I will help you figure out what your primary response to fear actually is. Are you fighting, freezing, or fleeing from the opportunities that come into your life?
Everything you want is already here.
I'm Jessie Johnson, CEO and founder of my own 7-figure mindset and success coaching company. I teach spiritual entrepreneurs the skills necessary to create true financial freedom while living their full purpose, and overcoming our fear of rejection is a huge step towards that end. Here's the thing. Our fear of rejection is so strong that most people would rather live half versions of their lives than face the possibility of hearing no. I've coached brilliant people, and every single one of them has had to overcome their fear of rejection. I still face this fear virtually every day in my own life and business. I just don't take it personally. I understand that it's a subconscious response. It activates that fight, flight, or freeze response. How are you responding to your fear of rejection? Do you know that you're meant to be seen, but experience paralyzing stage fright? You're afraid to get on Facebook Live, afraid to say the wrong thing, afraid to press record. That's the freeze response. Do you procrastinate or avoid altogether making the calls, sending the emails, and building the relationships that you know are necessary to take your business to the next level? Do you feel such nervousness and insecurity and self-doubt that you come up with excuses to avoid that? That's your flight response taking charge. When you show up for your business, do you feel constricted, pinched, scared inside your body? Do you hear all kinds of negative thoughts and beliefs yelling in your face? That's your fight response, turning everything into an enemy. It's guaranteed rejection will happen. The good news is I have 5 steps for you to overcome that fear so that you can claim your true power, mastery, and success. Step 1, name your fears. The most important part of this step is the simple awareness that you have around your own fears. When you see what they are and can understand and recognize them for what they are much less likely to hijack your whole consciousness and take you out. Make a list of all the things that you are avoiding doing because you're afraid of hearing no. You're afraid of being rejected. What are the things that you don't ask for, won't ask for, and maybe don't even want to acknowledge to yourself that you truly want? In order to create anything that you want in life, you have to be willing to ask. If you're willing to ask and hear no and keep asking, there's nothing that will stop you. Step 2, face your fears and welcome rejection. For each fear you wrote down in step 1, write a concrete action step that would fly in the face of that fear, confronting it head on. For example, are you avoiding sales? Then make a plan to make 50 cold calls in 1 week. Avoiding going on Facebook Live? Make a daily and public commitment to do so for 30 days in a row. Get creative and radical. If your action steps feel comfortable to you, get even more bold. New results require new action, and now you've got a game plan. Step 3. Get uncomfortable every single day. For each action step you listed in number 2, do at least 1 every day. When you make getting uncomfortable a daily routine, you're retraining your mind. Over time, things that have been big or scary to you will start to seem really manageable, and you will get yourself out of that fight, flight, or freeze response. Overcoming your fear of rejection is an everyday practice, and the goal isn't to never feel uncomfortable. You are going to feel uncomfortable every time you face a new fear. The opportunity is to get truly free around that discomfort so that it never stops you from choosing what you truly want in life again. Freedom doesn't mean never being rejected. It means knowing that even when you are rejected, the world doesn't end, life continues to go on, and all the possibilities grow and expand for you. Step 4, celebrate. Train your mind to feel resilience and joy in the face of possible rejection by making time to reflect and celebrate your growth. Look at your list of action steps. What did you do? Which fears did you face? What did you learn? Acknowledge yourself for doing this deeply uncomfortable and powerful and brave work. This practice trains your mind to respond to the results of your bold action rather than the fear of taking the action in the first place. This way, the next time you challenge yourself, you'll actually feel excited because you're anticipating the positive outcome, the result that will come from your bold action. Step 5, let your fear guide you, not drive you. A friend of mine once said, "If my first reaction is to want to vomit, I go for it immediately." I thought this was hilarious, and it's become her MO. She's an incredibly successful entrepreneur. So I recommend that you take on her mantra and make it your own. When you let fear guide you, what that means is that when the fear arises, you get excited. You know that growth is at hand. And instead of letting fear drive you away from taking action, you actually use it to tell yourself you're on the right track. Fear emerges in the face of the unfamiliar. Every time we change in response to growth of any kind, it's a sign that you're doing exactly what you set out to do. When you let fear guide you, you can welcome rejection as an authentic part of your learning process, a tool for developing even more mastery and success. You can absolutely overcome your fear of rejection. I know you can do it. Commit to the 5 steps, sign up for a strategy session with my team, and let us know how it goes in the comments below. We're so excited to see you thrive. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos on mindset and success mastery.